Racers Marshall Pruett. Qualifying is over for the Gallagher Grand Prix, the second Indianapolis road course race of the year for IndyCar. Who's on pole? The person we all predicted, Graham Rahal. Congratulations, man. This is so awesome to see for him. Teammate Christian Lundgaard on the pole here back in May, but this RLL team really pushing hard to dig themselves out of a pretty serious competitive trench. Graham, no folks love to crap on him, but this is a guy who works so hard and tries so much to succeed. No, we're only talking pole position, but this is just one of those nice things where I don't know if we had Graham's name on our lips coming into this event as a pole sitter, but that number 15 RLL Honda right there in first. Strange qualifying. Who's in the Fast Six? Nobody from Team Penske, nobody from Chip Ganassi Racing. We're going to talk about things, though, that make me happy. We're standing here next to Jack Harvey's pits, just like our guy Devlin DeFrancesco, who you're going to hear from in a moment. Best ever career qualifying, P5 with Andretti Autosport. Jack, he certainly qualified better than P8, which he did today, but this is among the finer, if not the finest, performance by Jack while he's been at RLL in qualifying. So really happy for him. Another person, which is just great stuff for our guy Helio Castroneves, who confirmed today what we've known for a while. This is his last full-time season. He'll be back for 2 more Indy 500s with Meyershank Racing, but maybe he needs to announce he's stepping back more often, because there he is right in the Fast 12 here, qualifying 12th. So really happy for him. Where things get weird, though, hey, we got a championship to settle. Alex Palou is still way out in front. He is catchable, though, but he has to have a really good weekend here. Then at Gateway coming up next, Worldwide Technology Raceway, and maybe then it's a little bit too far out of hand. He needed to have a great qualifying. Championship leader, starting 8th. Guy who's chasing him, really the only one with a realistic chance of catching him, Joseph Newgarden. Where's he starting? 19th. Scott Dixon, 3rd in the standings. He's starting 16th. And his teammate Marcus Ericsson, again, championship hopes kind of been lost, but Marcus is starting 18th. So you think of the folks we'd normally associate with pole around here. Colton Herta, nowhere near. Will Power, nowhere near. Again, the Palous, the Dixons, the Newgardens. What does this mean? We should have an amazing race on Saturday. And I'm not saying that just to overhype it. I say that from all reality. Why? When you have these monsters at the back who should be up front, and some folks who are up front who aren't traditionally there, you tend to get this amazing convergence at some point in the race. Not all of those front-running stars who had bad days of qualifying are going to march to the front. We know a number of them will, though. Some of those who aren't accustomed to being up front often fall back a little bit. There should be a lot of folks going in opposite directions. That's where the fun stuff happens. Also, what do we normally get as well? If you had a bad day, you're probably going to jump onto that some sort of alternate pit strategy where you pit early and do different things to try and hope a yellow comes out that leapfrogs you forward. So this should be a pretty wild race. It's not on NBC, it's on a USA network, so look for that or your Peacock here on Saturday. But round 14 of 17, we are about 24 hours away from knocking that down. Should be going off at about 2:30 Eastern here on USA, but I can't wait. Congrats to Graham, to Devlin, to Jack, to a bunch of folks. Go to bed feeling really good about themselves tonight, maybe some of them for the first time in a while. And then for those who are really grumpy and going to be on a tear tomorrow, cannot wait. This is the ass-kicking Devlin DeFrancesco. We were just looking up on that scoring pylon a moment ago. P5, best ever performance. This shouldn't surprise you, shouldn't surprise anyone. This has been within your capabilities. Tell us about this feeling, though.
It feels amazing, you know, a big weight off my shoulders for sure. It's been a really tough last few rounds for us for various different reasons, but you know, we came here, I knew what we needed here to go better. I was confident what we rolled off with the truck with, and confident with the changes we made going into qualifying. Car was very good on reds, so really looking forward to that. Happy with today and looking forward to tomorrow.
High fives for everybody here. Crew chief, Steinbrenner, Brian Hurt is back here giving love. Tell me about this relationship between you and first-year IndyCar race engineer Ron Borhorst. He is showing himself to be extraordinary as well. Tell me about this relationship.
You know, Ron's great. Him and I have a very good relationship. You know, the theme of it is really, you know, keep it simple, you know, not trying to overcomplicate things. And between round 1 to the Fast 6, we really didn't change much. We only did tickled a few things to help it go better, and just working on the very simple things. And today it's worked, and I think it's been in our grasp all year, but for various reasons or others, it hasn't come together. But obviously happy with today's performance.
Last thing for you, getting towards the end of the season, end of your sophomore season, you've been showing us more and more this year, as you should. How are you feeling about where you're at in your development as a young driver here?
You know, it's coming, right? The result, I think the one breakout result hasn't come that I wanted. You know, I think it's starting to come this weekend. I think we can nail a good finish tomorrow, and that'll be a job well done. And then looking forward to nailing the last 3 races of the season.
You want to know when you're doing qualifying well? Kevin Lee and NBC come by and want to talk to you. Go talk to the real people there.
Thank you.